Hello, here's a way to export your data to Excel. This is a simple LED circuit with the function generator and the oscilloscope here, but I'm not going to use this oscilloscope now to do the simulation, or I'm not going to use this button directly. I'll just go to Simulate, okay, go to Analysis and Simulation. And then in output, I'm going to select, I already did it earlier, they were here, so you just select them from here, they go here. The voltage across the diode that you see here, I already labeled it. You know, to label, you double click on the on the wire and then you name it and make it visible. And then the voltage, the input voltage, okay, both of them. And now I just hit run, and now it's displayed here. I have one period. However, if you don't see all this, you see only a portion, that means that your time, the time that you selected was not big enough, and that you can change in your simulation. Let me just go back and show you here. If you are not seeing a good portion of your graph. So sometimes if you have, for instance here, if you have 001 and you're, so that means it ends at 001 second. And if you run this, you're just going to see a portion of your period. You're not going to see everything you want to see. So that's why you have to choose the right time. Okay. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm interested, and by the way, you can change the background to white by clicking here. I'm interested in taking data only from 0. Remember, we're using that, we're simulating what we do usually in the lab. Although here, I don't need to do it this way, but I'm just showing you the way we do it in the lab. That's why we're trying to mimic what we do in the lab. We're trying to do a DC sweep by using a triangular wave. And therefore, I'm going to put cursors between the 0 and the top here. So that's one sweep. I'm not going to be interested in the rest. So I go here, cursors, show cursors, and I already moved it. Usually they come together here, so you slide it down to here. So I want to export the data between these two cursors. So what I do, I go to Tools, Export to Excel. And here it tells me, what are you exporting, trace 1 or trace 2 or both? I'm going to export both of them. And I say, okay. Will be created, blah, blah, blah. And voila, that's it. So now you're going to get it in Excel. And you can play with it. This part, the x-axis, was displayed twice, so I had to remove one of them. That's it. And here I just... let me go back what I was doing. So here, if you want to calculate trace 1 minus trace 2 or trace 2 minus trace 1, I put equal trace 2 minus, and then click on trace 1, and that calculates it. And if you double click here, it calculates everything, and then you can plot it. Okay.